I want you to imagine something. You wake up tomorrow morning, normal day. You grab your phone to turn off the alarm, and you see a notification from your bank. $100,000 has been deposited into your account. What's the first thing you do? Be honest with yourself right now. Because whatever just popped into your head, that is your relationship with money. Did you think about a car, a vacation, paying off debt, investing? There's no wrong answer, but there's definitely an expensive answer. Today, we're going to talk about what actually happens when people get a large sum of money and why most of them end up worse off than before. And then, we're going to build a real plan, step by step, that anyone can follow. Even if you failed math in school. Especially if you failed math in school.
Hey, I'm Alex, and quick disclaimer before we start. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I'm just a guy who made a lot of financial mistakes in his 20s, spent years learning from them, and now saves you the trouble. Think of me as that friend who actually reads the fine print. Now, $100,000. Sounds like a lot, right? It is a lot. But here's the terrifying stat. Studies show that 70% of people who receive a financial windfall lose it within 3 to 5 years. Lottery winners, inheritance recipients, all of them. Not because they're stupid, because nobody taught them what to do. That changes today. Let's go.
Okay, before the plan, we need to talk about the 4 most common ways people absolutely destroy $100,000. And I say this with love, because I've seen every single one of these happen in real life. Mistake number 1, the lifestyle upgrade. This is the classic. The money hits your account and suddenly you need a new car, a nicer apartment, new clothes, new phone. I deserve it. I've been struggling. And look, maybe you do deserve it. But here's what happens. New car, $30,000. Boom, gone. Nicer apartment, $800 more per month. That's $9,600 per year in extra rent, forever. New wardrobe, gadgets, dinners out, another $10,000 easy. You've now spent $40,000 in 2 months and increased your monthly expenses permanently. The $100K is gone in 2 years, and now you need more money just to maintain the lifestyle you created. You didn't get richer. You got more expensive. Mistake number 2, telling everyone. This one sounds funny, but it is deadly serious. The moment people know you have money, the energy around you shifts. Suddenly, your cousin Marcus has an amazing business idea he just needs a little capital for. Your friend group starts suggesting more expensive restaurants. Your uncle knows a guy who made 300% on some investment. None of these people are evil. They just see an opportunity. And you feel social pressure to be generous, to say yes, to not seem stingy. Rule number 1 of receiving money. Your bank balance is not public information. Not for your parents, not for your best friend, nobody. At least until you have a plan. Mistake number 3, panic investing. Okay, so you're smart. You're not going to blow it on lifestyle. You're going to invest it. Great. But then you open Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, and suddenly everyone is talking about some coin, some stock, some can't-miss opportunity. And you think, I need to act now before I miss it. So you throw $30,000 into whatever is trending that week. Here's the thing about trends. By the time regular people hear about them, the opportunity is usually already gone. The people who made money already made it. Now they need someone to sell to. Congratulations, that someone is you. Urgency is the enemy of good financial decisions. Always. Okay, now that we know what not to do, let's build the actual plan. Part 2, the step-by-step plan. Step 1, the 30-day rule. Step 1 sounds weird, but trust me. Do not touch the money for 30 days. I'm serious. Open a high-yield savings account,
something paying 4 to 5% interest, transfer the money there and just wait. You'll earn roughly $400 that month just for doing nothing. More importantly, you give yourself time to think clearly instead of emotionally. Every major financial mistake I've ever seen happened fast. Good financial decisions are almost always slow ones. 30 days. No big moves, just breathe. I know, you're excited. 30 days feels like forever. Think of it as a $400 patience bonus.
Step 2. Destroy high-interest debt. Okay, 30 days are up. First real move, look at all your debts. Write them down. Credit cards, personal loans, car loans, any debt above 7% interest. Pay them off. I know, not exciting. You want to invest, I get it. But here's the math that people miss. Paying off a credit card charging 22% interest is literally a guaranteed 22% return. No stock, no crypto, no index fund gives you a guaranteed 22% return. It doesn't exist. So if you have $15,000 in credit card debt, eliminating it is the single best investment you can make. Do this first. 0 debt above 7%. Then we invest. Student loans and mortgages below 5-6%, different conversation. We can talk about those another time. Step 3. Build the safety net. We covered this in the pandemic video, but it's even more important when you suddenly have money. 3 to 6 months of living expenses, liquid, accessible, boring. Let's say your monthly expenses are $2,500. That means $7,500 to $15,000 sitting in a high-yield savings account. Not invested, not locked up, available within 24 hours if life goes sideways. This is your foundation. Every financial plan needs one. Without it, one medical bill, one job loss, one car breakdown, and you're forced to sell your investments at the worst possible time. Set it, forget it, move on. Step 4. Invest the core with the 70-20-10 split. Okay, debt gone, safety net locked. Let's say you have around $70,000, $75,000 left. Here's the framework I'd use. 70% index funds. 70% goes into boring, diversified index funds. S&P 500, total market ETFs, something like VTI or VOO if you're in the US. This isn't glamorous. Nobody at a party is going to be impressed when you say, I invested in index funds. But here's the reality check. $50,000 invested in the S&P 500 in 2004 with 0 additional contributions became over $350,000 by 2024. You didn't need to pick stocks. You didn't need to watch charts. You just needed to leave it alone. Time and compounding do the work. You just have to not panic and sell. 20% stable assets. 20% goes into your shock absorber. Treasury bonds, bond ETFs, stable, lower-risk assets. When the stock market crashes 30%, and it will, it always does, this part of your portfolio holds steady. It lets you sleep at night. Don't underestimate that. 10%, your spicy money. 10% and only 10% for your high-risk, high-reward plays. Individual stocks you believe in, crypto if that's your thing, early-stage investments. This is your fun money, your what-if money. If it goes to 0, you're disappointed but not destroyed. If it 10x's, amazing. But your future doesn't depend on it. I see you trying to make this number bigger in your head. It's 10. 10. I'm watching you. Step 5. Invest in yourself. Last step, and this one is underrated. Take $5,000 to $10,000 and invest in your earning potential. A professional certification, an online course in a high-income skill, starting a side business, hiring a mentor. Here's why this matters more than people think. $75,000 invested at 8% annual return gives you about $6,000 per year. One skill that gets you a $20,000 raise, that's $20,000 per year, every year, for the rest of your career. And it compounds, too. Better skills lead to better opportunities, lead to higher income. Your portfolio grows your money. Your skills grow you. Both matter.
don't neglect either.
All right, the 100K playbook one more time. No lifestyle upgrades, at least not yet. Tell nobody. Marcus and his business idea can wait. No panic investing based on trends. Don't leave it doing nothing in a regular account. 30-day rule. Park it, breathe, think. Eliminate all debt above 7% interest. Build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Invest the core. 70% index funds, 20% stable assets, 10% spicy. Put some into yourself. Skills, education, income growth. And that's it. No MBA required, no financial advisor required. Just patience, a plan, and the discipline to ignore Marcus.
Now look, most of us aren't getting 100K dropped in our laps tomorrow. But here's the thing. The principles are exactly the same, whether it's $100,000 or $1,000. Debt, safety net, diversified investing, investing in yourself. The amount changes, the strategy doesn't. Next week, we're starting from zero. How to begin investing with just $100 a month, and what that actually becomes over time. The numbers are going to surprise you. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you next week.